Creator gave birth to a boy in July. She claims Justin Bieber is the father. Bieber representatives are calling the claims malicious and false, and he himself called the whole thing, quote, crazy on the Today Show. So let's take a look again at Bieber on the Today Show this morning, and then Mark is going to analyze this for me.
Pretty white-hot spotlight, and you found yourself under it recently.
Yeah.
Some headlines, there's someone who's filed a paternity suit, saying you're the father of her 3-month-old son. What would you like to say about that?
I'd just like to say basically that none of those allegations are true, and I know that I'm going to be a target, but I'm never going to be a victim. You know, I think it's crazy because every night after the show, I'm gone right from the stage right to my car. So it's crazy that some people want to make up such false allegations, but set the record straight, none of it is true.
Now, Mark Edgar Stevens, you are a body language expert. Clearly that was a rehearsed statement.
Yes.
But you can't rehearse the body language. So
that's right.
We looked at it together before the break. What do you see?
Okay, so he did stumble on that word, but obviously he wanted to get in there. Look, I'm not going to be a victim. There's one thing in his micro-expression that shows up when the micro-expression is what shows up on the face without any conscious choice. He keeps raising the eyebrows, which is a show of surprise. So when he's talking about all this, there is still a little bit of surprise that this is happening for him. So again, what I'm looking for in the body language leakage, because he is showing signs of nervousness, he's a 16-year-old kid on national television with all these screaming people around him.
And a horrible allegation.
And a horrible allegation. So I'm looking for, is there any shame, guilt, or embarrassment, especially when someone as strong as Matt Lauer comes at him, and there are no signs of that. So if I had to put my reputation on watching what's happening there, either the kid is a sociopath and we don't know it, which I don't think is the truth, because we've seen plenty of those in the show as well, or he's telling the truth and he's really as confused about it as a lot of the rest of us are.
So Dylan Howard, there you go. You can put that on radaronline.com this evening. Can you do that for us?
We will, Dr. Drew. But I must say,
it's already out, I guess. What's that now?
I disagree with the element of surprise. I disagree with the element of surprise because I can tell you tonight that Justin Bieber's camp has been aware of these allegations dating back as long as 6 months. So this didn't come as any surprise to him. And it strikes me as surprising that Bieber's camp wasn't more prepared for this.
Maybe that's what he's surprised about, that he's actually having to address it on TV. Mark?
Let me just give you a point of clarification.
You got about 20 seconds.
Okay, when I'm saying surprise, it's not surprise like he's hearing it for the first time. It's what he's showing is, wow, this is what's going on. Wow, this is a big deal. Wow, this is something unexpected. So it's not surprise the allegations. It's surprise that he's having to deal with all of this. So I need to make sure I'm clear about that.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Mark. And again, Michelle Suskauer, thank you for joining us this half hour. Appreciate it. And thank you. A few words before we go about